stunt riders eat your heart out. That's what I'm talking about. If you look in the dictionary under the word bulletproof, you'll see this bike. These things are absolutely indestructible. You couldn't ask for an easier bike to own too. It's starts easily. It gets about, I don't know, probably 70, 80 miles to the gallon. There's no clutch, so if you're a beginning rider or if you just want to use it as a pit bike or you want to let the wife or kids ride it, you don't have to worry about the clutch. Just put them on it, put a helmet on them, and send them off riding. They'll have hours of fun. They'll only come back when they run out of gas. That's about it, because these don't break, ever.
Guess where we got this bike?
Where'd you get it?
The Ray Rosa collection.
Ray called me about an hour ago. I got to call him back.
Ray, man, we're coming out to see you.
The reason this thing didn't get ridden at all, so this was in Brooklyn, New York, at Ray Rosa's house, and he bought it for his daughter to ride, but I guess she never rode it because it's absolutely 100% original, brand new condition, has original stickers on the rear fender, original grips, original graphics, everything's original on this thing. Pretty much bulletproof. Kyle, do you have any information on the work order?
We got the work order there. The boys just went through it, but this is sort of right on the cusp. I think in 2013 is when they started outsourcing production. This is an original 07 made in Japan CRF50. Now the new 50s are made in China.
So basically had a full fuel system service. The gas tank was flushed out. The carb was removed and cleaned. The jets were cleaned. It's got fresh fuel in it, non-ethanol VP fuel. The air filter was cleaned and serviced. It has a brand new fuel petcock assembly. So the intake, air box, and fuel system has been completely gone through. Engine oil was changed, and that's about it. Didn't need much. Just oil and fuel and a brand new air filter and a petcock. So it's pretty much ready to rumble.
Is it Kaplan America approved or what?
Absolutely. Yeah, I would sell this to my best friend or a family member, and know that the only time you're going to hear back is do you have another one, or do you have the 70 or the 85, the CRF50? Because you know, that's the thing. You never really outgrow one of these, because even when you're old, they're fun to ride. Just absolutely. There's a whole cottage industry around these things too. You can get performance engine parts, swing arms. Pretty much every component on this bike can be replaced. In BBR, Brown Brothers Racing even made an aluminum frame for pit racing. So unlimited as what you could do to it. I would just leave it at 100% original and ride it for another 20 years. It's pretty much bulletproof. This one's got no hours on it.
We can ship these really inexpensively. Message your zip code for a shipping quote. I think that's about it.
Want to take it for the final ride into the museum? It's going to be on display here until somebody picks it up. Should be pretty easy to ship or come here by yourself. Oh, Uncle Bill just bought us a little information on this. You want to give us your... Now, Bill, you still have your original Honda 50, right?
I do, Ken. Yeah, I got it back. We gave it away when I was a little boy, and I had my CT70. Dad thought it would be good of us to, you know, show good faith to the neighbors, and being good neighbors, we gave the Z50 away, but I got it back. It's a 68 first year Z50. And it's the same basic engine design as the CRF50 that we see here today.
I didn't note that there's also a new spark plug in it too. The chain's been lube and adjusted. It had a full nut and bolt check, 100-point inspection. Every nut and bolt on it was torqued. And it went through the detail shop. As you can see, the tire's nice and rim, the chrome, it's all polished up
we didn't mention, but it has an ignition key as well.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, if you don't want the kids riding it, or they got bad grades and you don't want them on it, you can pull the key. The other thing too is this thing weighs 104 pounds. It's super light. 3-speed automatic transmission. Bill, anything you'd like to add about the CRF50?
Well, you know, look at the design of that engine. It's same design exactly. You could bolt that engine in my 68. It's basically almost a 60-year-old design that's stood the test of time.
Why didn't they change them at all?
Oh, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. Right? This is an absolutely mint design that it stood the test of time. I mean, every kid's tried to break one of these that's ever gotten one. You know, myself included, and it just doesn't work. Mine's still running. 1968, still runs. I ride it every year.
How old is that? It's like 50, 60 years old almost?
Yeah, going on 60 years old. Incredible.
Yeah. The Japanese really had their act together when they built these. They're totally under stressed and literally bulletproof.
Absolutely. Bulletproof is the word.
And they're hard to find real clean like this with no hours on them. So if you want one that's bulletproof and just been sorted out and ready to go, buy it. It's inexpensive, fun, and it'll be worth more than you paid for it 5 years from now if you don't ruin it. Good luck bidding on it. God bless America.